I understand that you went to the Ohio State University. I just want
I
to make sure I
did
make sure I make sure I say that correctly. The
correctly.
Ohio State University. Now, what years did you go to college there? So,
Uh, so undergrad, I did from 2012 to 2016.
okay,
I'm a legacy, so my grandpa went there, my parents went there, and my older brother went there. In between undergrad and grad school, I took a year off in between. And so I did grad school part time because I was
okay,
working full time and it was just a lot. And so I did grad school from 2017 and I graduated in May of 2020
okay.
with my master's of social work.
All right. So, going into college, what was your major, and did you have a minor at all?
I didn't have a minor. I
Okay.
actually started freshman year of undergrad as a music major.
Really?
Um, yeah, surprise.
All right. What kind of
um,
like did you play an instrument? Did you sing? Were you like a vocal
I did
coach?
no, I did not sing. I
Okay.
started violin when I was 6,
Okay.
um, and played that all throughout childhood, high school, and then junior year of high school, I switched to viola.
Okay.
Um, do you know what
I
a
don't
lot
know
of
what the difference is.
okay, no, that's
Please
okay.
share.
No, that's okay. A lot of people actually don't know,
Yeah.
the difference. I'll just say, like, a viola is just a slightly larger violin.
Okay.
Um,
Like a cello and a bass.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
basically, it's a slightly larger violin with the same strings as a cello. And, it I couldn't get into all getting into the specifics is, not needed. But
Okay.
so I switched to viola because there aren't as many violists as there are
Hmm.
violinists. So I was told, since I was applying to the School of Music, having to do an audition, I was told I would have a better chance of getting in if I tried with viola. Excuse me, especially because I wasn't a straight A student.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, my grades weren't fabulous. So I really used my School of Music audition to get me to the Columbus campus of Ohio State.
Oh
But
wow. So you must be pretty good.
I
Or you must have
was,
must have been. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was gonna say you must have been pretty good.
I
Wow,
was.
that's awesome.
And then, like, after I think it was halfway through my freshman year, I was like, this sucks. Just to be straight up, this sucks. We were taking music majors were taking like 8 or 9 classes,
Wow.
both music classes as well as the general education classes. And it was just too much. And I think my major was music education. Um, but I really was like, oh, how can I use music to help people? Music therapy is a thing, but I was not really interested in that. Excuse me. And then when I decided I didn't want to play
Hmm.
anymore. I just went on the website and was researching all of the different degrees and majors and found social work, and realized that it was a lot more than what I thought. A lot of
Hmm.
people think it's just like children's services and
Yeah, yeah.
kids, and it's so much more than that. And so then I switched my major to social work, and that was my bachelor's and master's degree.
Oh, okay, cool. So, still meddling around in college. What was college like for you? What was that like? Because we hear a lot of different things about college, frat parties, whatever's, rough week and stuff like that. What was college like for you?
Uh, so school in general, all like middle school, high school, college was rough for me. I experienced a lot of bullying, and in college too. It just kind of you would think that wouldn't be a thing in
Yeah, yeah,
college,
definitely.
but it is.
Wow.
Yeah, and I wasn't really. I've never been one to go out and party. I didn't like to go to college like frat parties,
Yeah.
sororities. It's just not something I was interested in. I had my little like group of people that I just
Hmm.
tried to stick to. Um, and I oh my God, I almost forgot. I had once I got my first college boyfriend my sophomore year of college, that just kind of became
Yeah, yeah.
my college life. So it was really just like me and him.
Okay, so what was your original clinical focus? I know you said you graduated with a bachelor in social work. So I know there's like a
Mhm.
clinical focus in the social work because it's such a broad
Yeah.
spectrum.
So I studied child welfare,
Okay.
specifically. I thought that, working in child welfare, you get to experience a bit of everything, really.
Hmm.
And so I thought that would be a good place for me to start to figure out what area I really wanted to go in. Did I want to go into school, social work, work with human trafficking, hospital social work, or like what I'm doing now, which is private practice therapy.
Hmm.
And so I worked at like day after I graduated undergrad, I started working at the Buckeye Ranch in Columbus,
I know
which is
exactly
just
where it is. Yeah.
oh okay
Yep.
okay
Grove
yeah
City. Yep. Yep.
yep that's
Stringtown
one of the
Road. Yep.
locations yeah quite a few different locations and so I started out doing ongoing casework for about 2.5 years. Then I switched to more clinical work, and I went to another department
Hmm.
where I was doing home based counseling.